Well, how about I tell you a little bit about myself
Amazing.
and exactly what I did. I'm the daughter of Irish Americans. They came to this country from Ireland. I'm very health conscious. I've always been health conscious since a little girl. And I've had terrific doctors. So when I came here, I had to get a new doctor. I found Dr. Pearlie. Dr. Pearlie, when she met me, she said, "My God, you're awfully healthy. You only are taking one prescription drug, and that's levothyroxine."
Isn't that crazy?
And
How many people that are in their 30s and 40s are already taking more than that?
That's exactly right. And so on my last visit, she said, "Sit down." And she said, "I would like to ask you, would you consider going to a dermatologist?" So I said, "Yes." She said, "You've never been to one?" I said, "No."
Which is interesting because, as you know, being straight from the Blarney like me, we are prone to get skin cancers.
Yes, we are. Everybody has always thought I was pretty good health-wise. And so she said, okay, and she set the whole thing up.
When you came here, we had 3 biopsies that were done.
That's correct.
One was an invasive melanoma
Yeah, that's right.
that we excised. And then you had a non-invasive melanoma, which is a melanoma in situ,
That's right.
and a severely atypical mole. And the severely atypical mole is basically a precursor lesion to a melanoma. It is not itself malignant. It's considered benign, but it's, looking like it's becoming very close to a melanoma. And so we err on the side of caution and we cut them out. Some of them were more obvious, but they were in areas of your body that you really couldn't see. So you come here, you see Kaylee.
Yes.
Isn't she great?
Yes.
She obviously knew exactly what to biopsy, what to do. We did the biopsies, we got the path reports back, and then we treated. And for the melanoma, that was the one with the roots. That was the one that we needed to treat first with the 1 centimeter margin because, when melanoma has roots, that's obviously more concerning, more aggressive, has a greater potential to spread to other parts of the body. We also, interestingly, ordered a molecular test.
Right.
To make sure that the invasive melanoma did not have a uniquely genetic indicator of spreading. She had a very low score, meaning that her melanoma is safe.
Right.
And we got it, we caught it in time, thanks to Dr. Pearlie, Kaylee, and this lovely lady who came and recognized a need to see a dermatologist after 85 years. Now, I will say that you're an exception. Hopefully, your sons, when they go, won't have anything.
Yeah.
But because we know that melanoma is a genetically influenced type of cancer, it's important for your sons to get their skin looked at.
My experience in general across the board was the meeting of your staff in the front office. They were very welcoming and guided me on what I was going to do next. From there, I went into your office and I met your nurse. She was absolutely fabulous.
Our medical assistants are so wonderful. We are so blessed. Could not do it without them. That's so important.
I would agree with you 100%. You do not know how lucky you are to have the staff you have. They're smart. They are people that only answer questions that they know and are not trying to interpret any of the doctor's comments or anything else. And I think that's more important than anything.
It is.
And the way that both of you treated me was unbelievable my first visit. But the one thing that I have to say to you that probably people don't even think about is the way you told me everything you were going to do prior to the operation. And you went through it from start to finish. So there was no need for me to ask a question. No need for any hesitation on how I was going to feel after your operation.
Well, that means a lot to me. But I think that you hit a good point. I think it's really more important than ever for patients to advocate for themselves. And I don't think it's fair, because I don't think that people who are non-medical should have to do this, but unfortunately, it is becoming the new norm. We try not to make that our culture here at May River Dermatology. It's the reason why we can't get people immediately in here, because we try to regulate, to give everyone the best customer service experience. I cannot say thank you enough for coming here today.
I can't thank you enough for being my doctor.
It was a pleasure.